Today in the battle arena, well, we've got two of the most powerful gods in comics going head to head. The All Father Odin is going up against the god of war Ares. So who's coming out top here? Well, let's find out. Odin is the All Father of the Norse gods and the ruler of Asgard. He's the son of Bor, brother of Villa and Ve, husband of Frigga, and the father of Vor, Vidar, Balder, and adopted father of Loki. Odin is the wisest and by far the most powerful of the Asgardian gods. While not omnipotent, Odin is a vastly powerful being who's been alive for hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years. Even though Odin is one of the oldest Asgardians, he's shown they can lift over 100 tons, while the average male Asgardian can lift 30. And then he can even lift heavier objects thanks to his powers. That is just his natural strength. Odin's been able to battle for 40 days and 40 nights without tiring, and has reflexes that even rival his son Thor. He's also highly resistant to nearly all forms of attacks. It's been shown to not be affected by Silver Surfer's attacks, isn't phased by Energy Blast from cosmic level entities. Odin is usually never seen without his scepter, and also has two powerful weapons that he can call upon in dire situations. His indestructible chanted spear Gungnir and his powerful mace Thrudstuck. However, Odin doesn't usually need to resort to physical confrontations, and that's because he possesses the Odin Force. This lets him manipulate vast cosmic energy, and has granted him the ability to do a ton of different stuff, like reading minds from across dimensions, creating force fields that are essentially impossible to get through, altering his size, projecting force blasts that are powerful enough to one-shot the Silver Surfer. He's able to teleport himself and others anywhere he desires. One time, he even teleported all of Asgard to New York City just to prove that he could do it. He's capable of manipulating all forms of energy, and that includes mystical energies as well. He can stop time, reverse time, or create time bubbles that are immune from outside interference. Odin can transmute elements, create new worlds out of nothing, rekindle dying stars, effortlessly destroy entire galaxies, and he's repaired damage done to the universe before. Odin is also one of the few that have been able to knock Galactus unconscious before. He's also the one that created the Destroyer armor, which is battled against Celestials. So, that's what we got in one corner. The ruler of Asgard, the All-Father himself, Odin. But entering the ring in the other corner, well, it's the god of war, Ares. Ares is the god of war, violence, bloodlust, and all of the negative aspects of war. He's more of a schemer than an actual fighter, but he is one of the more powerful Olympians. Ares is powerful enough to casually battle against Wonder Woman, and even nearly kill her indirectly. And he's knocked out Hercules with one punch. He's killed gods before like Hades. It's been said that the other gods are scared of him. He's a powerful sorcerer, and the more violent the conflict, the more powerful his magic becomes. He can show people visions, teleport, burn souls with fire, control mirror dimensions. He can constantly change his size to whatever size he feels like, and even grow to the size of Promethean giants, whose hands span an entire solar system. Ares has the ability to manipulate time, usurp souls out of people's bodies, and banish them to Tartarus. War and conflict actually feeds Ares, to where he draws power from every conflict. And with every blow struck, Ares gets more and more powerful. He's uninjured by Wonder Woman's best attacks, and he's only been hurt when a weapon empowered by the God Wave is used against him. Ares knows all martial art forms and all military tactics from the beginning of time, making him possibly the greatest martial artist ever. He even killed Highfather, leader of the new gods, in a fraction of a second. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now today, well, we got one of the more powerful gods in the DC universe, Ares, going up against the head honcho himself, the ultimate Skyfather, Odin. So who's coming out on top here? Well, let's find out. And like always, when we're dealing with people on these extreme power levels, it really doesn't matter what they can do. Everyone has super strength, matter manipulation, teleportation, basically every power in the book. Really the only thing that matters is who is more powerful. That's it. Just straight up who's more powerful. So, who's more powerful? Well, let's start off by taking a closer look at Ares. Like we said, Ares is superhumanly strong, being able to one-shot Hercules, someone who's fought against a doomsday clone. He's casually beaten up Wonder Woman before. He killed Hades and replaced him as the Lord of the Underworld. There was even a time in the future where he killed everyone, including people like Superman. And supposedly, this actually happened, even though it was later undone. Because, I don't know, time travel is confusing. Ares is able to manipulate his size to become whatever size he wants, even growing to the size of solar systems. He's created dimensions before, dimensions that Zeus himself couldn't access. He was at the center of the Godwave explosion, which was a universal level explosion. He's able to destroy souls with just a word. Being the god of war, Ares knows every single martial art form and military tactic that has ever existed. And because of that, he's able to outsmart the Highfather and 3 other gods, manage to indirectly destroy Themyscira by playing Zeus and Hera and pitting them against each other. Finally, again, being the war god, war feeds him. With every blow struck, Ares becomes more and more powerful. When he gets mad, his power increases. And it's able to increase to the point where he actually outclasses the entire Greek pantheon of gods. Athena believes that Ares is the only one who's capable of standing against Hades and Poseidon. The other gods are frightened of Ares because of how much more powerful he is compared to them, and even became part of the One, making him on the same power level as Zeus, Odin, and Highfather. And Ares has even gone on to back this up even further, killing Highfather by himself just seconds. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that Ares is pretty powerful. He's definitely not just any other Wonder Woman villain, that's for sure. No, he's one of the most powerful gods in all of DC Comics. But now the real question, how powerful is Odin? Well, just like Ares, Odin is also superhumanly powerful, being able to easily overpower his son Thor. He's able to manipulate souls and resurrect the dead, even dead gods. He's able to teleport himself and others anywhere in the 9 realms, even to other dimensions. He's able to make time stand still, just a thought. Like I said at the beginning, these guys have a lot of the same powers, just about who is more powerful. And trust me, Odin has plenty of feats to showcase just how powerful he truly is. During the power struggle with Forsung, he's able to shatter planets and create suns. He was able to fight against a cosmic sentient superstorm, which was the size of a galaxy, for days on end. Actually won the fight. He's fought against Seth and shattered the galaxies and shook the very fabric of the multiverse. And Odin has also fought against and defeated Infinity, crumbling entire galaxies in the process. And Odin was actually weakened in that last fight, seeing as how Infinity was created using half of Odin's soul. His fight with Surtur shook the 9 realms. Surtur's internal flame was burning across the 9 realms. It was eventually going to burn through the entire multiverse, but Odin had no problem containing that flame. Also ripped out the 10th realm from the World Tree and hid it from others. And just to make all this so much more impressive, it's even been said that each of the realms, each of the worlds on the World Tree, are actually fully complete and distinct universes. He's knocked out Galactus, one-shot killed Hela. He's recreated everything in the universe before, and one time when Odin passed away, his death was significant enough for even the living tribunal to notice. So that's a quick rundown of how powerful each god is. Now the question, who's more powerful? Well, I think it's gotta be Odin, for a few reasons. For starters, he's just got more galaxy universal level feats, so that's a massive advantage in his corner. He's battled against beings like Galactus, and while Ares has battled against and killed the High Father before, I do believe that Galactus is more powerful than High Father. Now this is kinda ABC logic, which I really don't like using, but High Father is roughly on par with Darkseid. And in a Marvel DC crossover, Galactus easily beat Darkseid. Now take that as you will, but I believe that Galactus is more powerful than both Darkseid and High Father, thus making Odin fighting against Galactus more impressive than Ares killing High Father. Finally, Ares has been beaten by and killed by Wonder Woman. Can't really say the same about Odin. I mean, I guess there was that Jane Foster fight, but that thing didn't make sense one bit. It's like on par with Black Panther beating Silver Surfer, or Red Hulk beating the Watcher. It just doesn't make sense, it's just better to ignore it. So yeah, I believe that Odin is more powerful than Ares. Simple as that. And because of that, I believe that Odin is coming out on top here. Odin wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. Also, be sure the like button, subscribe button, and turn notifications with the DanCo army. And I will see y'all next time.